Previous videos what we saw was how sleep affects diabetes management, prevention as well as reversal. Today let us see practical tips through which we can improve sleep. Hi, this is Dr. Venugopal, yoga and naturopathy consultant and a diabetes researcher. We will just talk about 4 important tips through which we can improve sleep in a natural way. The first and most important one is digital detox. That is, you're going to wean away from your electronic gadgets, including your mobile, laptop, tab, or whatever form you're having it. Avoid using them 2 hours before going to bed. Now, why to avoid that? The previous generation mobile like 1100 and other related mobiles, what you can see is it will be emitting a greenish yellow light. Right, so the screen would be displaying the greenish yellow light, which is kind of highly irritating for the eyes. But modern day or the modern generation mobile phone, it emits blue light which mimics natural sunlight. So it doesn't matter whether if you are seeing that for 6 hours or 10 hours or how many hours you want to see, you can very well see that because it's got something called blue light. Now this blue light directly impacts the melatonin secretion. Okay, now this blue light naturally disturbs the melatonin secretion. Melatonin is a hormone which ensures that we go to sleep. Without melatonin, it's really difficult or next to impossible to go into sleep, right? So this blue light actually kills or destroys this melatonin secretion capacity, we can say. This mimics sunlight. So naturally what happens, as we saw in our previous video, our circadian rhythm depends on sunlight. So if you are holding sunlight in your hand, right? So if you are holding sunlight in your hand and if you are trying to sleep naturally, that is not possible. Okay, because sleep is something which God has scheduled us only to do it at the night time. Only after the sunset we are supposed to sleep. But what we are doing is we are holding sunlight in our hands. So naturally that would be disturbing our sleep cycle. So please do not use your mobile phones or any electronic gadgets 2 hours before going to sleep because it reduces your melatonin secretion. Right. So that's one thing. And the second thing, melatonin secretion is directly proportional to light. Fine, that's why we told like do not use blue light. And one more thing about this is LED lights. Modern day tube lights, like there are no more tube lights or the round bulbs and other things. It's all like we have either this fluorescent lamp or the LED lights. Both are monochromatic in nature. So what monochromatic is, it's even more activating. That's going to put down your melatonin secretion level. That is going to disturb your sleep completely. So ideally what has to be done is 1 hour before going to bed, dim all the lights. Okay, dim all the lights, and wherever you have like unwanted lights, kindly switch it off. This tip work wonders for people who have got kids in their home. And so if you have kids in your home, like if you want to put them into bed, what we generally do is around like 10 or 10:30 we switch off all the lights, take the kid to the bedroom, and we ask the kid to sleep, but the kid won't sleep. Now the problem here is, till that point of time, till the 10 or 10:30 point of time, the kid was flooded with so much lights around, so naturally the melatonin secretion was at its bare minimum. So immediately after switching off the light, melatonin needs some time to secrete back. Right, it needs some time to secrete so that the kid would start to get sleep naturally. Now here what happens is, if you are switching off the light and immediately ask the kid to go to sleep, it will not work. Kids don't actually work that way. They are like they are very natural. They are not like artificial, like they don't see the time and then go to bed. It's all about the chemical changes, whatever is happening inside, kids react to that. So the best thing to do for them is dim all the lights or switch off at least half the lights 1 hour before going to bed. And within that 1 hour, the kid would actually come to you asking you to come mama, come papa, let's go to bed. So that would happen in a natural way if you are switching off the light or dimming off the lights, especially the LED lights and the monochromatic lights. The third thing to do, again talking about this melatonin, Your food plays a major role as far as melatonin secretion is concerned, and two major foods are your banana and milk. Both of this naturally, and also turmeric, milk with some turmeric, that would help you in giving you some good sleep, because the serotonin in it just gets converted into your melatonin and gives you better sleep. And the second way to do it is through hot application. What is hot application? Is taking a hot water bath, okay, or a hot food bath, immersing your feet till your calf muscle, right? So what these two things, or simply wash your legs with hot water. Heat applications increase your melatonin secretion. So whenever you're exposed to heat applications, naturally you get better and good sleep. Now these three are the simple and straightforward ways to increase your melatonin secretion and give you good sleep. So the first thing is to not use your mobile phones and electronic gadgets. The second thing is to dim off or switch off the lights 1 hour before going to bed. And the third thing is hot applications or food like banana, turmeric powder and milk. The fourth important key thing is your thought process. Like, this has got nothing to do with your melatonin secretion, but we are actually programmed to always think and plan about the future, isn't it? Like, we always plan about the future, we always think about the future, not living in the present moment. This reflects even when you're going to bed. When you're in bed, naturally what happens is we tend to think of so many things. We tend to think of what we're going to do the next day morning, or the following week, following month, or whatever it is. We tend to think a lot when we are in bed. This actually disturbs your sleep. This is called as a rumination of thoughts. Rumination of thoughts is thinking of something again and again and again, which doesn't have like any relevant information as such. For this, the best things to do over here is your yoga nidra. In yoga, we have something called yoga nidra. You can practice yoga nidra or deep relaxation techniques, and also meditation with some mantra chanting. If you are doing some meditation, that again, it's going to be very much beneficial for you in reducing this thought process, in reducing this rumination of thoughts running in the chain form, right? So these are 4 simple, practical and efficient tips to improve your sleep, especially with respect to diabetes prevention, management and reversal. Thank you.